thicker, it had a more youthful appearance, and even appeared to rejuvenate. Well, I had one patient of mine, an older woman, who was quite sedentary. I mean, she worked out maybe once a week at the most. Well, she started exercising. She changed her lifestyle, and she started exercising 3 to 4 times per week. And a couple months later, people weren't complimenting her on how much weight she lost or on how fit she looked. They're actually complimenting her on how great her skin looked. So you all know that exercise is good, but now you know that exercise is great. So the bottom line is, as you implement all these other ideas I'm giving you to reverse aging, try to make exercise a habit too. Okay, now let's get back to the age fixers. The age fixer number 2 is good fat, specifically the omega-3 fatty acids. Now, I mentioned earlier that one of the age wreckers is saturated in trans fats. But not all fat is bad. In fact, eating certain amounts of good natural fats can help you to look younger. And the 2 types of fats that help the most are monounsaturated fats, and these you find in walnuts, avocados, and olive oil, and polyunsaturated fats, known as omega-3 fatty acids, that you find in cold water fish, like salmon, tuna, and sardines. Now, whereas other types of fats tend to be inflammatory, monounsaturated and omega-3 fats tend to be anti-inflammatory. They soothe and calm inflamed, broken-out skin. They decrease the redness and the damage that's associated with UV exposure. And even though they're not antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids do fight free radical damage. Well, one easy way to add monounsaturated fatty acids to your diet is to use olive oil instead of butter for flavoring your food. So try to make the butter to olive oil switch. A good quality extra virgin olive oil tastes delicious on toast. Other good sources of monounsaturated fatty acids include almond butter, almonds, canola oil. Canola oil is actually a good source of both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids. Macadamia nuts. Peanut butter is chock full of monounsaturated fatty acids. Safflower oil, sesame oil, and sesame seeds. Well, if you're looking to get more omega-3 fatty acids in your diet, the best way to do this is to use fish as your protein whenever you can. And try to make fish the cornerstone of your meals at least 2 to 3 times per week. Other good sources of omega-3 fatty acids are cod, halibut, herring, mackerel, wild-caught salmon, sardines, trout, and fresh tuna. Well, our last dietary superstar is zinc. Zinc is a mineral that helps to create more efficient collagen turnover, and it improves our skin's rejuvenation rate. But zinc also acts as an antioxidant, and many fish that are high in omega-3s also contain zinc. Well, other good sources of zinc include cashews, cocoa powder, lentils, crab, lobster, cooked oysters, shrimp, pumpkin seeds, quinoa, spinach, and turkey. So you may look at all these foods and say, well, Dr. Youn, where's our dessert? I'm sure you're thinking that. Well, as you probably all know, most of the desserts that we eat are chock full of the 3 age wreckers: sugar, saturated and trans fats, and salt. But there is one food that you can eat for dessert that tastes great, and it's also good for your skin. And that food is dark chocolate. Yes. Dark chocolate can be a very potent antioxidant. Now, chocolate is graded according to how much raw cocoa it contains. And the higher the percentage of raw cocoa, the greater the antioxidant activity. So look for chocolate with at least 70% cocoa for maximum antioxidants and minimum added sugar. And keep in mind that most commercially available chocolate bars, like milk chocolate, most of them contain way too much sugar for them to be good for you. So try to stick with a high percentage dark chocolate. And if you really want to get a hefty dose of antioxidants, pair a square of dark chocolate with a glass of red wine. And I bet that is prescription for anti-aging that almost all of you can get excited about. So there you are, 3 types of foods that dramatically age you: sugar, saturated and trans fats, and salts. 3 types of foods that you can add to your diet that will turn back the years. Antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and zinc. Apply retinol to your skin, exfoliate your skin, and get some exercise. And you'll see a younger you, the real you in the mirror in just weeks. And even though we've spent much of our time together today talking about how to improve your appearance, I'd like to share something with you that might surprise you to hear, especially coming from a plastic surgeon. Looks are not the most important thing. What really matters is how you feel about yourself. And if these safe, these easy and inexpensive tips that we've gone over today, if these allow you to live healthier and feel better about yourself, then my mission today is accomplished. And try to keep in mind that confidence is the most precious value to your disposal. And although we all have our own perceived flaws and our own insecurities, and that includes supermodels and Hollywood actors and actresses and even plastic surgeons, the best thing that you can do for yourself and for your life is to be happy with who you are right here and right now. And I really hope that in some way I've helped you with that. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Thank you for watching The Age Fix.
So you're watching The Age Fix with Dr. Anthony Youn. Great program here on GPB. We're so glad that we're able to bring you great programs